Okay, I'm back. I'm just figuring out some things with this technology. So it may have abruptly cut off in my stream because I hit a button. But like I was saying, hardships and adversities are the only thing that make us question our wicked nature and turn and think about our actions and how they affect others. It's funny, we all know that spoiling people, that in and that rewarding bad behavior does not produce good results. In fact, it makes the person more wicked and more bold to do wickedness. We all know this. It's just nature that is uncorrected will become more evil. So let's count the cost of this life we all take for granted, okay? Now we all know that the tennis shoes and clothes that we wear, for the most part, on a general scale, are made in sweatshops by children who are being exploited, um, children who are being exploited with their poor conditions and their need to survive. But it doesn't stop us from wearing these clothes, from buying them, and thinking about that. It's funny how people have such a false sense of righteousness, but yet we feed into the very system that creates opportunities for exploitation. It's the way of this world. It should make you question, why am I living for a world that functions this way rather than living for a God which offers, first of all, eternal life and an escape from this very sin nature that's causing every problem that I don't like? We all have a refrigerator full of food for the most part. And yet, in other countries where there's drought or famine, you know, people, they may have to walk miles to get food, just enough food that they will have to make last for a month, that we will eat in a day. Do we understand how the world has to secure resources? The real reason why we have a military, why we go into other lands and we secure resources so that we can live up to the standard of living that we all take for granted. This is the nature of this world. This is a supply and demand system. And people are looking for a sense of justice in a system that uses injustice for prosperity. It doesn't make sense. It seems that people are stealing what only comes from God and applying it to a wicked system. And this is where all this social justice confusion comes from, because people don't want to accept that the system that they thrive in and they reap all these fleshly and material benefits from are going to cause the lack of caring and hardship and disparities that we see, which is why wisdom, personal responsibility actually